I'm Dr. Bob Uslander. I've been practicing medicine for about 30 years now. Most of that time as an emergency physician, but for the past several years, I've been doing home care for people with complex and terminal illnesses. I've been present for many deaths. I've seen good deaths, and I've seen difficult or bad deaths. Usually, the difference between a good death and a bad death comes down to preparation and planning. About 3 years ago, I was there for my mother's death. My mother had a difficult death. It was very challenging and it was a struggle. About a year later, my father passed away, and his death was a good death. His death is what I would call the gold standard of deaths, and that's what I would love to see more people be able to experience. We all know that death is inevitable. It's just part of life. They go hand in hand. But in this day and age, I see absolutely no reason why a person should be subjected to a bad death, especially when they have a terminal illness and they know death is coming. In June 2016, through the End of Life Option Act, it became legal in California for a competent adult with a terminal illness to request and obtain a prescription for medication that would quickly and peacefully end their life if they chose to take it. That's the good news. The bad news is that despite this law, despite clear guidelines and protection for physicians, most physicians in California are either unwilling or unable to support patients through that process. I believe we all deserve to have choice about how we live and how we die. I've dedicated myself to helping people have the most dignity and peace through a challenging illness. But when that's no longer possible, when somebody is dealing with a terminal illness and death is looming and the quality of life is gone, I'm also dedicated to helping them have the most dignified and peaceful death possible. My mission is to ensure that there are no more bad deaths. So I've created a guide. It's a free PDF that you can download that describes the Life and Death the Right Way system. I believe that this can be very helpful for you and your loved ones to get started in the preparation and planning to make sure that you don't have to struggle. It's a starting point. I'm here to help, just a phone call away. If you or your loved ones are looking for support right now, if you need an objective and non-judgmental conversation about what you're dealing with, go ahead and enter your name and your email address, and you can download this free PDF, and you'll also receive instructions about how you can schedule a phone consultation with me. It might make all the difference in the world.